Oh, hey. This is That's Wild, the podcast. We're Lauren and Jen, two best friends of over a decade and your girlies behind the mic, here to share the wildest stories history has to offer. Picture an adult bedtime story. Expect crazy twists, questionable humor, plenty of sass, and likely some choice expletives. We're diving into history with a bit of chaos and a whole lot of fun.
Testing. Okay. Woo! We're officially recording the That's Wild podcast.
Yay. F1.
We're probably going to do a voiceover about this, but what is the That's Wild podcast? We're Lauren and Jen. I'm Lauren.
I'm Jen.
And we're just two best friends who love sharing quirky and captivating adult bedtime stories. We're going to tell stories about true history that actually happened. Hopefully, all of our fact-checking works. And we're just hoping to end your day with, like, intrigue and a lot of laughs. We'll be covering a lot of stories, but yeah. I'm excited.
Yay. Flagship episode.
The flagship episode. So this is our intro episode for you to just get to know us. So who are Lauren and Jen? Jen, I'm going to ask you some questions and you can answer. And also, apologies, because I'm obviously starting our first recorded episode with laryngitis, it sounds like.
Yeah, both of us.
Yeah. Did you do your throat coat?
I have it right here.
Okay.
Just in case.
Describe how we met and why we love each other.
We met, the first time we ever saw each other was when I showed up to that interest meeting for the sorority and just busted my way into the...
You really did.
Into the living room.
You literally shared...
Captivating the hearts of Sigma Delta Tau.
You did, and we were like, who is this girl? And she just gave us a little spiel about herself, and that's when I fell in love. You were like, you just gave us your background, and we were like, who the fuck is she? And then you described who you were, and we were like, oh, she's in. She's cool.
I blacked out. I don't even remember what I said. I have no idea.
I don't remember what you said. I just remember I was like, oh, this girl, she's got it.
You should put me in your sorority because, I don't know.
Yeah, we're sorority girls, admittedly.
Ex-sorority girls.
I mean, we didn't, get kicked out, but we're just old now. I'm 32. You're 33. Do we want to talk about that?
Rude.
No. We're Swifties. I don't watch any reality TV. That's, one of the things about me.
Oh, my God. I don't watch any except for The Bachelor. I have a book about it behind me somewhere. I'm a diehard Bachelor fan.
You really are.
I've seen, every episode. If there's any of you out there, I've seen every episode since, Bob Guinea.
I don't even know who that is. I just know I watched Juan Pablo and I hated him.
I was, 15 when I started watching The Bachelor.
So you've seen every episode.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen podcasts where the girls are always talking about, Bravo, and I'm like, I don't know what that is.
No, and I always wish I watched more reality TV because I love the reality TV I watch, but... now it's such an investment.
Well, there's so much. My husband likes Below Deck, and I'm like, is that reality TV? It is, right?
I really wish I watched Vanderpump.
I heard, it's addictive.
I know.
I like Ariana Madix. I follow her. I think she's cool.
I don't even know who that is because I don't watch it.
She's Vanderpump.
Okay.
Okay, my next prompt is discuss how this podcast came to be and how I, Lauren, told Jen she was doing this with her. Yeah, how did it come to be? I was literally like, we're doing a podcast.
I said, okay, Lauren.
And
all right.
She rolled her eyes and here we are.
Podcast to Commit showed up in my car.
Literally showed up. I got us our equipment and I got shirts made. I don't know if it's going to be backwards, but... And then we have matching of color on
Blankies.
brand
I'm
blankies.
for the blankie.
Which are going to...
against my will.
Yeah, but please don't. Jen's the personality hire. I'm the producer.
You're the tech.
Yeah.
I can't even log into my own computer.
This is true. I had to make her her own desktop for just the podcast stuff. So that's how this came to be.
It's a learning curve, baby.
But not for nothing, I chose wisely who was going to be my co-host because this girl tells really fucking good stories. I'm always intrigued and enthralled. And so...
I hope you have a lot of time.
I have all the faith in you. Okay. If you had to describe me to someone who's never met me, but only use a short description, what would you say? Don't hold back. And then I'm going to say the same about you.
Loyal.
Thanks.
Corny.
Yeah.
Fun. Life of the party.
Oh, wow. Thanks. That's so nice.
You don't think that?
I mean, life of the party.
You are. I've never not had fun with you.
Oh,
Except
well,
for when you're in Montreal. I haven't bothered with that. 99% of the time.
Montreal.
Yeah, remember it was your birthday and we were walked miles and getting turned down from all the clubs in Montreal in the rain.
Oh, yeah, this is true.
On your
This was my 30th birthday. That made us feel really good. I was like, we still had fun, though.
Yeah.
But maybe that's a story for another time. We're going to share some personal anecdotes in this podcast, but we'll get there. And how would I describe Jen? Loyal to a fucking fault. Literally my fucking twin flame.
Yay. Soulmates.
But that's like,
Sister
that's
soulmate.
me selfishly describing you. I should see it how you are to others. You're incredibly caring. Incredibly caring. You're such a good friend.
A bitch.
A bitch with a big heart. That's how I describe her to people who haven't met her. I'm like, she's a bitch with a big heart.
You know, like this Sammy Sweetheart's intro for Jersey Shore.
I like don't.
I'm the sweetest bitch you'll ever meet.
That's you.
I feel like that's me.
Are you the, like, how do I say this? I was going to say, not the Walmart version of Sammy Sweetheart. You're like the Target version. Target's classier.
Oh, she's a Jersey Shore castmate.
So she's like Walmart and you're the Target.
Maybe like
We
we're
have a
both
Walmart
like
and Target.
Kohl's or something.
Okay. I don't mean to downplay Sammy Sweetheart. Sorry. I already know what how you're gonna answer this.
Uh-oh.
Be honest. Do you think we're qualified to be talking about any of this stuff? Or are we just two people with Wi-Fi and too much curiosity?
Honestly, I feel like the Wi-Fi and the too much curiosity makes us qualified.
That's fair.
I love going down Wikipedia holes and hyperfixating on stuff.
This is one thing I'll say about you too that I should have said earlier as describing you is you're one of like the smartest people I know is in like street smarts.
Book smart?
I mean, you're definitely book smart, but street smart, you just know stuff.
Yeah.
You'll like pull out random facts and I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's the ADHD.
That probably will do it. Okay, this is just like a random. Who do you think is more likely to accidentally live through a historical disaster or like a natural disaster, me or you, and why?
Me.
You. You're so resourceful.
Oh, like live through it, like we both get through it, and then
I think we've talked about this.
we both enter into the disaster, and who's going to make it out the other side?
Oh yeah,
Still me.
yeah, hands down. We've talked about this. If there's zombies, I'm sacrificing myself. I can't. There was a girl who posted a TikTok once, and she was like, "I can't have wet feet," and she goes, "In a zombie apocalypse, your feet. I feel like their feet are just always wet."
Recently, actually, though, my opinion on this changed because I wear contacts. And, like, how long is this zombie apocalypse going to last? Because I'm always living on the edge with, like, one extra pair. And they last for 2 weeks.
Didn't you have to recently rinse your eyes every hour because you were scratching your cornea?
I do not take care of my eyes very well, and I have one pair of glasses, so like one zombie punches me in the face or a looter or something.
See, I don't think zombies
My
tactics
glasses
are to punch. Sorry,
Listen, I also watch The Walking Dead. I am prepared. Unless they're World War Z zombies, and then I'm so fucked. Do you think you would die in a zombie apocalypse?
I think that immediately.
How long do you think you would last?
I think I would be the second one turned. And then you would be stabbing me in the head without any remorse
I've actually thought about this this is why we are qualified for this podcast, because I've thought about this so much. I know my exact plan, actually.
Please tell me.
I'm going to Canada because the cold, it's harder to survive in the cold. So, like, if this happens just before winter, no one else is going to want to go deep into Canada.
This is
and
fair.
if you're anywhere near a population center, like, more people, more zombies, more looting, more bullshit, right? So I'm going remote Canada, and they have lots of guns in Canada, so I can protect myself against the looters.
Got it.
I'm setting my dogs free, hoping one day they come back to me.
That hurt me a little.
I have a plan, Lauren.
You're going to set them free? Moose, well, this is like my thing. My dog Cooper will That boy will last 5 minutes.
Yeah, Moose barely was lasting 5 minutes in his cozy ass house right now. So.
Okay, yeah. So that
it.
answers that question, though. You for sure. Like, would you sacrifice?
If I had a lot of money right now, I would be a doomsday prepper.
And just start packing up soup
I
cans?
would have freeze-dried meals and, like, iodine tablets.
What does that do?
To purify your water.
Oh. I'm dead.
I told you.
I'm dead.
I'm qualified.
Well, podcasting versus natural disasters or historical disaster is vastly different.
Listen, I have a life straw, so...
Does that purify?
That's the zombies right now.
I don't know if the audio picked that up, but her dogs are trying to leave their cozy-ass
I'm
bedrooms.
going to start tranquilizing them. That's an Ep 2 issue.
What's one thing you learned about me since we met that genuinely shocked you? I don't know where I got these questions from, and I don't remember when I put these here.
That genuinely shocked me. I don't know.
This didn't shock me. I think it shocked everyone else, but Jenn is... I hope I can blow up your spot here.
Oh, I was going to say it was something that was going to blow up your spots.
Well, maybe I should go
blow it
first.
up.
She's getting her... I'm going to say it wrong.
What?
She's becoming a murderer. No, she's becoming a skydiver.
Is that shocking?
I
I
mean...
feel like that's not shocking.
I feel like if people... No, it's... I
think
don't
I do
know.
crazy dumb shit all the time.
Yeah,
I think
but...
it's actually just a core personality trait of mine.
Well, as somebody who knows you intimately, was that weird to say? I was not shocked. But it's a shocking fact about someone when they're getting their skydiving certification.
I'm making it my whole personality. So if anyone wants to go skydiving, come to Niagara Falls, then jump with me.
Are you qualified yet to jump with somebody?
I can like jump out of the plane with another person, but I can't like tandem jump with them.
Okay.
Like I can't be their instructor.
Not yet.
So I can't, catch me in 3 years. But
It
I think it's a minimum of 3 years. I think even if you have the jump requirements and certification, I want to say you have to have 3 years in the sport. But I'm not sure. Someone double check that.
Okay. Interesting. Ugh, so wild. So not shocking that she's doing this, just really cool, I guess.
Yeah, I love it. At this point in time, I have 31 jumps.
That's impressive. You
It's
started
like
this?
so not though. When you listen to other skydivers, they'll be like, I have 3,000 jumps.
Actually, this is true because when I skydived in San Diego, I was like 22,300 with the guy that I was.
22,000? Okay, that's impressive even in actual skydiving numbers.
Yeah,
That's a lot. That's actually the most I think I've ever heard out of every skydiver I've ever talked to.
I was very impressed. So I felt good about doing it because I was like, well, is it going to be
Was it an old person?
He was probably in his like upper 40s.
Damn.
Yeah. And he told me that the girl who jumped with him before me was I don't want to use the wrong term, an exotic dancer. And he said she could jump for free if she did it naked. And so I had to follow that.
Wait, so she did do it naked?
So she did it naked.
Wow.
Yeah. And
That's a good savings. That's like a $300 savings.
I know, but like no matter.
He said that? Was he a creep?
He was fine to me.
22,000 jumps in San Diego.
Which was also
You're a creep.
10 years ago. But I guess the girl was really cool about it. But I mean, even as somebody who, I mean, I'm not fit, but like as somebody who is really fit, can you imagine what your flaps look
There's
like?
a whole, I forget what they're called. It's called Skydivers for the Advancement of Naked Skydiving, SAMS, I think is the name of the club.
There's a club.
And there's like a club of people who skydive completely ass naked. I know a skydiver who skydived naked.
That sounds intense. In like certain body parts.
It
just
sounds like
wooden.
landing. You better have a good landing or you're going to crush your nuts.
That sounds awful.
That sounds terrible.
Welcome to our skydiving naked podcast.
My job sign also had someone come and request to skydive naked. And it was like a big old man.
The man requested to be
He
naked?
came and was like, I want to skydive naked.
Do you, like, have to pay extra?
The instructor that took him was like, throw me an extra $100 and I'll do it.
Would you have said yes?
If I was the TI?
If you're the instructor.
With like a 240-pound huge naked dude on the front of me. Honestly, like, extra $100. I don't know. Maybe.
What's your limit? $100?
No, we'll see. Check in later. See how broke I get.
If our podcast had to be renamed based solely on our personalities, what would it be called? And you can't say history as told by bitches.
I don't know. I'm always when you'll be playing some dumb, like, intramural sport or something like that, and they'll be like, what's your team name? Or trivia at the bar. I'm always frozen. I'm always like, I don't know. I have no idea.
All I know is that we did a church volleyball tournament, and our team named each other the Shockers, which was, like...
At a church with volleyball things.
So, like, we always take the wrong route.
I need to hop in and clarify really quick that was a church volleyball league in high school, and I want to say 10th grade, and I was just added to the team on a whim. I am not a practicing religious person.
Yeah. My sister-in-law actually said that our name was really good.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's wild.
She
said she would watch it.
Okay. I'm excited to have potential viewers / listeners be patient with us. This is new. I really just wanted to do it as an excuse to hang out with my best friend.
Yay.
But that's our intro.
We're done? We're done introing?
I think so.
Do you guys know everything you want to know about us?
Should we add anything? I don't know. Should we add anything?
I don't know. Where are we? We're in New York State.
We're in upstate New York. We're Bills fans.
Yes.
Die hard. Like, that's an important...
They're going to the Super Bowl this year, but maybe by the time you watch this, we'll have a Super Bowl. Ah!
Oh my God. I just got chills.
That would be so exciting.
Big Josh Allen fans.
We just predicted it. Just like every other
What
year.
if this was really... of the 4 times we went? Was it only 4? And it was 4 consecutively. But did we ever...
it was 3 consecutive.
Like,
wasn't it like 1990, 1991, 1992, and 1990, like 9?
All I know is Jim Kelly was there.
Yeah, he was there.
I mean, he
attended the games.
He was the quarterback, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Bills fans, Swifties.
Basically all the cool things you want.
LGBTQ plus allies.
Obviously.
But we said we weren't trying not to talk about politics.
I didn't say that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're like, how long will it take me? That's actually what you said. Okay.
Is this it?
I think so.